Hello friends, Marshall Brown, Grace Presbyterian Church. Some of you took up the challenge at the beginning of this year to read through the Bible in a year. We passed out or sold one-year Bibles, a couple different translations, offered ways to get it in various devices. And if you're on that plan as I am, I'm actually a couple of days behind, but we just finished in the one-year Bible the book of Ecclesiastes, which contains some very famous verses that actually were in the last several decades made popular by the song written by Pete Seeger and sung by the Byrds, Turn, Turn, Turn. But the verses are, there is a time to mourn and a time to laugh, a time to weep and a time to celebrate. That's from Ecclesiastes chapter 3. And that very much, a time to mourn and a time to celebrate, feels very much like our church's life right now because there's so much to celebrate. There's so much new life, literal and figurative. Things are kicking off. This weekend is Rock the Block, this great party where we greet one another and welcome so many folks. Just this week, we welcomed Karis Highsmith as our new Director of Women's Ministry. Also, she'll be working with our middle schoolers alongside Paul Moen. Karis and her husband, Terrence, will be joining us. We're so excited to have them among us and with us. And we have a full staff. There's just so much going on, so much to be excited about it and to celebrate. But at the same time as all that great stuff is happening, while I'm speaking right now, there's at least 2 children in the NICU, 2 babies in the NICU. I won't name them for privacy reasons. I know several of you have had either parents or grandparents die recently or are dying right now. I know of several cases of cancer that are quite serious. There's a lot of mourning. There's a lot of grief. There's a lot of fear right now in our church. And so what do we do when we have these things of great celebration and these things of great mourning and grief and anxiety? What do? We turn to our God, and we particularly turn to His Son, who we are examining in the Sunday sermons, the man of sorrows and acquainted with grief, who comes to bring joy and to wipe away our tears. We're looking at Jesus, and He is so unexpected, but we turn to Him in the midst of our grief and our joy. We don't diminish either. We weep with those who weep, we rejoice with those who rejoice, and we look to Jesus as the man of sorrows who brings joy. So in this season of great joy and of great grief and anxiety, let's love each other, let's look to the Lord, and let's press on in grace and peace. Thanks, friends, and the Lord be with you.